You got 2 lines so I can talk to him.
Yeah, we do.
All right, we'll get that fat slob on the phone.
Well, he'll be calling in there. What's your name?
My name is Fat Slob.
You're going to start my interview with
I'm writing a book about myself, too. If I don't stuff I eat with why I'm so fat. If I can be more interested in that Fat Slob book.
What is your book called?
My book is called Why I'm a Fat Slob and Better Than 7.
Wait a minute. Well, I'm trying to call in, you idiots.
Sleeping or something like that.
Is this 7?
No, it's not.
It is.
The phone number's busy.
What are we waiting for? Keep this interview going?
I'll be calling you shortly, I'm sure.
All right, I'm sure he will.
Only his family members and people who actually care about him, so he'll have to make like 6 copies.
The phone number's busy. I don't understand what they think I'm doing.
Tell us about 7.
Got it.
Talk too much, then it's going to ruin the book, and then all 6 people won't have to buy it. So.
Who is that?
Well, can you give us a little inkling as to maybe some famous people that 7 has been involved with?
I'm talking about me. I can't get on the fucking thing.
The book going to be called 7 or 17?
I can't get on. She told me I could call in. There's no calling. And this is hilarious.
So Slob, what other stuff can you tell us about the book that's coming out? Is just
busy. I can't call in. These guys are monkeys. Oh my god.
You have to have a 7 IQ to read it. It's available in 6 different languages.
7 is not calling in. I don't know what we're going to do. I guess we just keep having a Fat Slob.
Well, you believe this?
You should probably give him a call.
Do you want us to call him?
Yeah, you should call him.
And if you see 7, call 7 call. I know who it was. It was freaking 7. Back that quick, hello.
I can't get in.
This is actually a friend of 7 yet, or...
We don't know. We were talking to Fat Slob for a while. We don't know if...
I can't call in. I can't call the computer up.
Well, we want you to be part of the show. Plus, it's 16 seconds late. He doesn't know that I'm married.
I can't get on. Hello? You guys, I can't even get on my own show. Their phone number's busy. I know, but I can't get on. If anyone calls in, tell them to call me, because...
Doesn't be the DJ. Same thing.
I can't, this is like, I can't fucking believe this.
I'll let you go and hope that 7 calls up.
There's no getting on.
He's still on the phone. Yeah, I love you fucking New Yorkers.
Wait, let me...
Well, why don't we do this?
Can you read his book, being from Tennessee? You want to play some of his music?
Yeah, I do.
I don't have his music.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
You sent it to me at the other email.
Oh my god.
So I can't access that from here.
Great.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Do I know how to get it? Did I just put in 7?
This is the funniest shit I ever saw in my life.
Hello.
You guys are hilarious. The phone's busy. I'm calling in, and everyone's talking about me, and you guys got the phone busy?
There you go.
Hey,
I like this.
It's a low budget. It's a low budget radio
This is
show.
high profile stuff. I like this.
We can only
You guys
afford...
can interview everyone about me, right? They can all talk shit. I'm sitting here. My videographer's got a camera on me right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
we
trying,
get-
hold on. Can you get rid of this? Like, throw this phone like in a toilet. I just had to pull it out of a porn star. Oh my god! You guys get my message, right? I was on a porn shoot and I dropped my phone in it. Oh my god!
You dropped your phone in a porn star?
I dropped my phone. No, I was doing it. No, like throw it out. Don't put it in there. So I'm doing this porn shoot thing, and then all of a sudden I dropped my phone in. So that's why I was late.
That's a good excuse.
Okay, that's a good
I
excuse.
found it to the left of her urethra.
A hooker ate my phone.
I didn't think she was a hooker.
It was Tiger Woods' wife.
Yeah, a porn star ate my phone.
And you know what the thing is like you'd think Judy, right, our Jewish friend, would be like totally like plugged in. I left her a message on the Facebook.
Yes.
Did you get the message?
No, not after.
Exactly. Hey, Gary.
Hey, 7, how are you?
Excellent.
Great to have you on the show. It was so funny because she's sending me all this stuff, and I felt like I should know you.
I know.
I'm an easy read.
Well, how long have you been doing this rock and roll thing? You've been doing this for a while.
My father started in the music business the day I was born.
Right.
And he was a sound for film engineer. And then he became a studio manager. And I grew up around the business my whole life. I'm playing guitar since I'm 8, and I was the worst guitar player in Valley Stream. Thanks for your sympathy. I appreciate it.
What's the matter? Wait, hold on a second, Seven. What's the matter, Dan?
Just type in Seven is the man in one word. One word.
No, it's not. If you're looking for me on Facebook,
YouTube.
Seven and they won't let you have one name on Facebook. They drive me nuts.
Right.
So I said, my name is Seven. There is no last name. There is no middle name. It's like Prince, only I don't wear like the pajamas out. And they said you have to have a last name, or they have to show in court that you're going to. You only have one last name, one name.
So you have to legally be one last name, otherwise you can't be one last name?
No, you can't. I want one name. There is no last name. There is no middle name. I gave up all that other stuff.
So you're just Seven.
If you guys were going to look up on Facebook, you'd go Seven is the first name, and then so I had to pick a last name, so I took Is the Man.
No. So it's Seven
and then
is the man.
Is the one.
Just keep saying that. It makes me feel good.
There you go.
Is it like a symbol? Do you have like a symbol to represent your name?
Top one. Yeah, it looks like a mushroom head.
Nice.
All right.
So anyway, yes, I got into the business. My father started actually the day I was born, and that was his first day at National Recording in Manhattan. And, according to my parents, I was like 3 years old, just jamming pencils in dresser drawers, grabbing his tapes and winding it around the knobs. I just always wanted to get into music.
Well, how did you find him, Jude? Are you guys friends, or how did this come about?
Judy and I sleep together.
Join the club.
Oh, wait a minute. Did your husband listen to this show?
Yeah, nice try to save yourself.
I said I was going to take our relationship public.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Tiger.
We met through actually Facebook.
Michael Izzy is the greatest singer. She was friends with Michael Izzy, and then she found me, and next thing you know, she was at my house banging on the door.
Say, please let me in.
You have this book, Exile in Rosedale.
Exile, you can check out the book at Exile in Rosedale.
The Musical Life of Seven. 63 through 2009. Doesn't it say something about the box set of CDs?
People can see it online. If you go to YouTube and you do a search for Exile in Rosedale,
right.
Because I'm so beautiful and hot and chubby and nubby, and because I'm so all of those wonderful things, what I did was I made a trailer for the book. So you're actually watching a trailer, just to get an idea of how mental I am.
I like how you go from like Peter Frampton to Meatloaf all in one shot.
Isn't that incredible? Well, when people say what happened to that thin, beautiful guy, I say, I ate him. Like a cannibal, you know?
It shows this trailer. It says Exile in Rosedale, and then it says 12/15/09. I'm thinking to myself, when I see that, I said, he knows when he's going to die. It's quite shocking.
The book's going to be out.
That's like that famous psychic who predicted the day and the time he was going to drop dead.
Yeah.
So he canceled all. He never booked an appointment after that. I think he had 1 or 2 appointments. I got to come in. I was like, yeah, sure, come in. Being in an hour from then, and then he actually just laid down and died.
He died. What's the matter, Dan? You're looking at something.
I put an ending. The book is 1963 to 2009.
Right.
Because really, it's a story of my life. I never got the idea that I was a regular person.
Right.
I always thought there was like something else and something extra.
You were special.
And the reason I put 1963 to 2009 is because this is really, for me, to write this book. And it's an incredible story. I mean, it really.
What does the book talk about? Does it talk about your dealings with people?
From as soon as I could crawl, basically, it's all I wanted to do was music. I wanted to record it. I wanted to produce it. My father had a tape recorder, so he could record my brother and I. And you can hear that, as soon as I really could, like 5 years old, 6 years old, I was like, here's what we're going to do. And I liked conducting, and I liked producing. And I enjoyed singing and playing and stuff. Only until recently did I start, really singing.
Here's the thing that I got to find out, because this is the thing that intrigued me. I saw the book, then I saw the box set has how many CDs? What does that mean, virtual box set?
Yeah. Because people say, like, when you do a search on the internet, people say, oh, yeah, I have a box set. This is the first of its kind. We're actually in the process of patenting it right now. When you buy the book, Exile in Rosedale, and I'm telling you my story, you'll hit, for example, the Lindbrook Squad, where I'm talking about my time playing with a bunch of guys from Lindbrook, wonderful people who I'm still friends with. And while I'm telling that story, it says go to virtual disc so-and-so, track so-and-so. So you can actually keep the internet open, read my book, and the music is the soundtrack to my life.
So it's kind of like watching The Wizard of Oz and putting Pink Floyd on.
It's kind of, yes. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to actually say I'm just like Pink Floyd.
Yeah. Do you have to be messed up on weed to really enjoy the whole thing?
No, actually, the Kindle version of my book comes with 3 tabs of acid.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
Judy's making it out of her home.
Is that the limited edition?
I got my meth lab.
No. Every Kindle, I guarantee you, if you download the Kindle of my book, you're definitely going to trip.
What do you do? Lick the screen or what?
It's a scratch and lick.
It's a scam.
I like, Gary, I think we're going to bring you aboard for Exile Media. You got great ideas.
There you go.
They tell me, hey, everybody, do me a favor, lick my screen.
Yes.
You're like a demented Uncle Milty. Hey, kids, take $5 out of your pocket and your mom's pocket. Okay, and now what I want you to do is lick your Kindle.
That's beautiful. Lick your Kindle.
I've been getting my Kindle licked since the 70s, believe me.
All right, but here's the thing, Seven, that I'm quite intrigued and impressed with. Because when people put a box set together, usually it's through a record company or they come to you and they put the whole thing together. Did you do this all yourself?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Obviously, I have read about him in the book, Mitch Diamond, who was an amazing artist that I produced for many years. He's a brilliant songwriter and a brilliant guitar player. And he's been my best friend. And he's let me torture him since 1984. I've been busting his giant balls. So I said, you know what, Mitch? This time around, you're going to manage me. So he's my manager. Mitch has helped me incredibly. Even Mike Izzy has been a wonderful ear to bend.
Izzy?
And what I did was I took everything I've done. I mean, 99 and 44/100% of everything I've recorded, produced, engineered, played on.
You took everything.
We've MP3'd it. We've digitally remastered it.
How big is the book?
It's going on the box set. Plus his video.
How many pages is the book?
The book before editing was 600 pages.
I believe it.
War and fucking peace.
Right, of course I wrote it at a 300 font, so there's about 9 words.
It's called Seven Britannica.
Nicky Kaliangis, who wrote the MySpace Music Monster, he said it was an incredible read.
I saw the reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reviews are good. The early reviews are really good. It's very exciting for me because the music business is like a piranha that just is never done with a meal.
Right.
And I didn't write the book for
quite
revenge or
poetic
for payback. It's not a tell-all. It's a tell-some. But it's tell-some really good, and I think it really gives you an idea of, what it was like to try and make it in the music business. And the great part about it is it doesn't end. It's real-life TV on paper. But it's a struggle of somebody who just doesn't want to do anything.
How long did it take you to put this together?
I started, I don't want to give away the whole thing, but I'll tell you right now. It's been a long 8.5 months.
Wow.
But when you buy the book, you'll read how the idea for the whole concept started.
Because I always thought about putting a book together, but I never thought about a box set with all my stuff, mostly because I can't find any of the shit that I did.
Right.
Well, it's all scattered and all over the place.
Good idea.
I have bad organizational skills.
Well, you were with the CIA, weren't you, Gary? There's only so much.
I don't want to talk about that. Just like you don't want to give away the book, I don't want to talk about that right now.
I don't want to talk about your time with the agency.
Easy there, Seven. But
it's the best to write a book. I want to tell you. Talk about purging yourself of everything.
True.
Do you sell people out? Do you talk about? See, because here's the problem with doing a book. If you keep it honest, then it's your honesty as opposed to what everybody else thinks happened. So you're giving your version of stuff. So a lot of times it's a tell-all.
Right.
Is that what this is?
Right. This book is not that. This book is not a tell-all.
Good.
So far, I'll tell you what. A lot of the major players in the book have already read some of it. And heard some of it. And I haven't had one person yet.
Give us one major player. Give us one major player.
Paul McCartney.
Really?
For example. Now,
who's that?
Paul McCartney recorded at my dad's studio at A&R Recording.
Wow.
When he was working on the album Ram, which is, We're So Sorry,
Right.
Uncle Albert, all that stuff. So he was working at Columbia Studios, and there was a problem at Columbia, and they had to go to A&R. So I'm 8 years old. It's 1970, I guess, 72, and I'm a gigantic Beatle fan. I'm a huge Beatle fan. And my father's coming home every day, and he's saying, oh, my God, he's telling stories about McCartney won't leave the room, and he's working, blah, blah, blah. So finally, what happened was McCartney had Heather, his stepdaughter, with Linda, and I guess she needed to be occupied. So my father said, you want me to bring, my son in? And Paul was like, yeah, absolutely. So I tell the story of like how like I'm hanging out with Heather, and all I really wanted to
Did you bang her?
watch.
8 years old.
I know.
I'm 8 years old. You know what I mean? I don't know if the word is bang. I think it was really more of there was more intimacy on a different kind of level. You know what I mean? Like
really.
She might have let me suck on her,
No.
Don't give away the book. Don't give away the book.
I didn't have sex with Heather McCarthy. But I wanted his wife with the one leg, man. I always thought
that'd be kinky, wouldn't it? How cool is that?
You've got to know that you can bend a woman with one leg into different positions that you can't get legs. And I've asked a couple of girlfriends to cut off their legs so I could get in a better spot. Because in my old age, I've gotten a little heavier. You know, I put on a few pounds, as you so noticed, Gary.
Yeah, I did. I picked that out, 7.
Yeah, somebody called in before.
What's that?
JD had called in for you, 7, and Stephanie.
JD, yeah. These people on medication. I never heard of any of them.
Okay, it was probably.
No, I have a lot of great friends. There's a lot of people listening right now.
Yeah, Stephanie's in the shout box, actually.
Hi, Stephanie.
She said you're the greatest. And the
Stephanie
funniest.
in the shot box?
Yeah, there's a shout box on the front of the page where people actually can
chat,
voice, and say stuff while you're talking. You may not want to pay attention to that. So let's get wait. Okay, let's get back to the book. Let's get back to the book. So let me ask you a question.
Rambling. Oh, Judy, did you take your medicine?
No,
I love Judy.
Yeah, Judy's the greatest. Let me
the
just.
First time I ever spoke to her, she goes, "I can't really talk. I got to go shovel shit." I said, "This is a girl I really like."
7.
Go.
7.
I'm here.
Back to the book.
Yes.
Okay.
So I got a question for you. This book related.
Go ahead.
So did you ever bang anybody with just one leg?
Yes, I did. Actually, I'll tell you a great story. Let me tell you a great story that's not in the book, okay?
Right.
Not that I'm one to be insensitive about people's afflictions. Okay?
Here we go. This is going to be good. Give us a story.
This is not to put down the people in New Jersey, because I know those chemical plants have done nothing to hurt them. But I was at a club in Jersey. This woman had this gigantic, like, you know, they get that burgundy red hair.
Right.
And she is beautiful, and she comes over and she starts talking to me. And we're talking, and she's like, I love your hair. What do you do? I'm telling her I'm in the music business. So she takes my phone number, calls me, we go out, great date. Second date, she calls me up, we go out. A phenomenal, like, the date is just amazing. She's like, this is just great. I'm like, listen, you want to come back to my place? She's like, absolutely. So, she is so beautiful.
Before you go any further, I don't want to interrupt your story, but I want to have the picture of this. At this time, are you skinny 7 or fat 7?
I am skinny 7.
All right,
right.
okay,
No,
okay.
Fat 7 only. Fat 7's because Fat 7 stopped doing drugs 100 years ago. You know how it is. When you stop shoving drugs in your nose and you start putting food in your mouth. It was either that or I was going to turn gay. And you know what I mean? It's like,
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. All right, so
I chose a different diet. You know what I mean? Instead of eating wang, I eat food. You know, and that's cool. God bless anybody who loves the cock. I mean, God bless.
How could you eat if you had a fucking dick in your mouth?
That was Sam Kinison, the patron saint of married men.
I know.
He died so we could get divorced. I love that. Right. Who can think about food when you suck that cock? Sorry. I know, right? More people, more bread pudding. I know this is a family show. It's a Christian network.
I'd like to say hello to St. Luke's who's listening in right now.
That's right.
The daycare is going to be running on a 2-hour delay. Back to 7.
Right. Hey, can we just get all the kids to the cafeteria? Ain't a little bit for, please.
Holy
So anyway, so you're with this redhead. So
you know what? I'm hiring a whole bunch of you. I hear there's like how many people you got in that studio?
She's got 3.
3.
Yeah.
Are you guys naked also?
Can we get back to the redhead? I want to see if you bang her.
Not me.
All right. So anyway, so check this out. This is great. So okay. So now you know when you go out with a girl and you know she's way out of your league. She's so super hot. Like this girl was psycho. She was incredible. Who is calling me now? Now, is that right, you guys? My call waiting? So anyway, so she's super hot.
Why don't you click over for a second and call him a dick and then come back to us?
All right, can you believe it? People are breaking my
We'll wait. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Call. Go ahead.
All right, so I get her back to my house.
He doesn't want to.
And she's laying on my bed. Now, she's got her clothes on. And, you know, you're at that moment where, you're kind of kissing her, and I got this whole head full of hair in my hand. She is super beautiful. And I'm kissing her, and I make the move to go for the shirt. So I go button, and I'm kissing her. And just as I'm going to get to the third button, she goes, wait a second. I have to tell you something.
Oh, no. I think
and I
know.
looked at her and I said, and you're not thinking. You're like, yeah, baby, what's going on? She goes, no, this is serious. I'm like, no, can't we talk later? And she's like, no, this is serious. So I said, what? Is everything okay? And she goes, I'm not like the other women you've been with.
It's a guy.
And then it hit me, you know, that feeling in your chest, like, you know? Like,
are you serious?
And my blood pressure must have hit like 30. Because I'm like, do you have to ask women from New Jersey if they've got cocks? I'm like, I didn't think. I'm like,
My parents never told me that.
right, exactly. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I've been with a couple of girls from Jersey. None of them had a package. I looked at her and I went, listen, let's do this. If you're a guy, I want you to just get up right now and say, no, I'm not a guy, and go use the bathroom and fucking run. You know what I mean? She goes, of course I'm not a guy. I'm like, okay. All right, there's no penis down there, no nuts.
She's not a guy?
Anything.
She's not a guy.
So she goes, no, I'm not like that. She goes, I'm a little different. And she goes, I said, listen, I like custom. I'm cool. How different can you be? So she opens up her shirt to reveal the most beautiful boobie I've ever seen in my life.
One?
And then she continues to open her shirt, and she's got like an earlobe in the place where the other boob was. And she goes, does that bother you? I said, no, you could just hear what I'm going to do to you better. And it was just so amazing. And I just...
Wait. Hold on. 7. So I was kind of hoping she had a cock after that story. So she had an ear where her breast was?
It was basically, it was like an ear without the ear, like I guess it didn't have the hearing stuff in it.
A squished
But
ear.
it looked like an ear.
On her boob?
Like well, it was a little lower, too. It wasn't, hold on.
It was a tit
Who's
lobe.
ever cell phone on is going to fucking die right now. Cell phone on? Can you throw your cell phone like, yeah, is that your cell phone?
He's being videoed.
You know what the funny thing is? There's nobody in the room with him right now.
By the way, I'm being videotaped, so you guys can put this up on your website, but I'm naked.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, my hand's going numb. I'm
But
sorry.
so it was
I'm like grabbing myself.
It was a tit lobe.
So what?
It was an earlobe.
It was
I'm telling you, look,
But it
the
was
woman.
like a tit.
So the woman had an earlobe where her boob was.
So it was a boob.
Right, her vagina was perfectly stocked.
It wasn't. It wasn't a nose.
She had a custom rack. Yeah, one breast was like an award-winning.
That would
hit,
suck
like
if you had a nose down near your pussy.
So what happened?
Exactly.
What happened with this woman?
So what did you do?
Yeah. He did
What do you
her.
think I did? Are you kidding? I fucking fingered her ear and I made love to her. I spit in her ear and I'm like, take that.
Oh
Are
my
you kidding?
God.
So did you ever date her again?
We did. We went out once or twice more, but I might have made an ear joke or something that set her off. No, can I say this? I wanted to come on her tits, but instead I think I came in her ear. I freaked out. I just wanted to do it.
On the phone with us, 7. 7
There you go.
is the man.
Thank you very much. You guys are awesome.
He's got his
Tell
box
him,
set. He's got his book is going to be coming out.
Yes.
You want to find it? You can go on the web. What's the best way to find an order?
The website is exileinrosedale.com.
All right.
It's a great story and it's a great experience. The great part about it is you buy a book and the book's coming out soft cover, so it's going to be relatively reasonable. You know, it's as thick as the Bible, but it's a very fast read.
And
It's a very quick read. I have the best team in place. I've got Greta J. Tassadan, my editor.
Right.
What's
out
the
of
name?
Control.
Greta
J. Tassadan.
Greta J. Tassadan.
Greta J. Tassadan.
Is that like Earl J.
Right.
Wagadorn?
Right, exactly. It's a wonderful, wonderful person. Hi, Greta, if you're listening.
Hello, Greta. 7. Hold on. Jude has a question for you. Yes, Jude.
I just wanted to know why you go by the name 7.
Oh, that's an interesting
That's
story.
a great question.
I know.
Jude,
It is a very
unbelievable.
good. I'm changing my name legally, and I've been doing it. The
Hold on a
people
second.
where
Hold on. She can't hear you. She has to put the headphones on her tits.
No, my ears are.
Oh, that's
my
right. Yeah,
head.
no,
That's
I've
a
been looking at your
different
ears.
redhead. That was a different
Sorry.
redhead.
Yeah.
That's not
You know what? I
funny,
wonder
Sarah.
if she.
You're being insensitive.
I wonder if that woman, when she went out for a bra, if she bought headphones.
That's cute.
Yeah, thanks for saying my jokes are cute. I can't, unfortunately, I haven't slept with ear tit woman, so
Hey.
my stories aren't as good, 7.
No, hold on a second. Well, first of all, Gary, you've got a pretty exciting life too, which we
Yes.
should definitely talk about.
No. Let's stick with your life. I already insulted my mother-in-law. So I think we're fine.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank
to
you.
her.
Thank you.
Yes.
Have you seen my beautiful bride? Have you seen what she looks like?
Your beautiful bride.
She is.
I'm going to go look at. I'm going to go on. What is that on? She's on Adult Friend Finder.
You know what? She is. She is on AFF.
Is that where you met her?
That's where I met her. No, we met in Amber Alert. Is actually where we
First off, I
met.
want to say something. Now, listen.
Okay.
I've never dated transsexuals, but I like looking at them too. So whatever, it's all good. I love it. The name 7 came from. I never liked my name. I was supposed to be named Ira.
Wow.
And if my mother would have named me Ira, I want to tell you something, this conversation wouldn't be happening. I would have thrown a rope over the shower stall and been done.
Are you Jewish?
She wanted to name me Ira, and that's, I know I'm letting a big cat out of the bag because now all my monkey friends are going to be like, hey Ira, what's going on? But my Nana, may she rest in peace. Hello?
Wait here.
What, you guys walk over to a mall?
Are you Jewish?
Great. Am I Jewish? No, I gave up Judaism for Lent. Great case, less guilt.
Okay, with the name Ira, I just figured that you were
No,
Jewish.
my parents are Jewish, actually.
Because they're from Lynbrook. I mean,
Lynbrook. I'm from, originally,
Playing
I
in
was born in
Lynbrook.
Brooklyn, and then we moved to Valley Stream.
okay.
Valley Stream's near Lynbrook.
Yeah.
Valley Stream's right next to Lynbrook.
So Moses
Yeah,
led you out of Lynbrook as well.
Exactly.
right,
But I never
gotcha.
liked the name Alan. I just decided it was time to, get rid of this Alan name. If you go look on the internet to see the records I produced and engineers, the monkeys in the world can't spell Alan Scott Plotkin. They can't do it. So if you go to look up my name, it looks like I produced 4 records.
Right.
It's ridiculous. So I said, I'm going to pick a name everyone can spell. Because if you can't spell 7, get the fuck out of the country.
Yeah, I agree with
Right.
you.
It's like you don't belong here. Like, go to wherever they can't spell 7. And it was the first thing that came to mind. You don't know the price of a shirt or what something is. 7's the first number that comes to
Right,
mind.
that's
So I
the
picked
first thing you
7.
think of. Very smart.
Yeah,
Very smart.
actually
But you're a great
It's like
guest.
some-
When
it's a Einstein show.
when can we get you? When can we? Will you ever make a visit out to the Poconos?
Matter of fact, I'm down the block. I wanted to know if you're going to validate my parking. I'm on Jude's farm right now inspecting a pony.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Back away from
Yeah,
the pony.
I'd love to come out and do the show live.
We'd love
That
to have
would
you
be
out,
awesome.
yeah.
I've done internet radio before. I think what you're doing is great.
Thank you.
I did my research on you, and Judy was telling me what your scene was. And you know what? Fuck everybody. Everyone has gotten so stiff and so politically correct. You can't burp without people getting insulted.
Well, the thing is, it's funny because I did it for 18 years, and I had to pretty much, walk a fine line with the FCC rules and stuff. And I thought that I would actually, we tried to keep this as clean as possible, but I'm having fun just talking like regular people.
Right.
And that's the best thing about this show. And we can have a guest like you on. If we stifled you or you tried to, curtail what you were talking about, it wouldn't be funny.
Getting back to the name, yeah, that was it. I was never comfortable with my name. And, I'm 46 years old. When you go into your 40s, you know how it is. You get a Corvette, you marry a 16-year-old girl like you did, Gary.
I'm waiting for a Corvette.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or you do something wacky, like change your name. So
Right.
I changed my name.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm looking at your MySpace page. You work with some real heavy hitters. I'm
Yeah.
looking at some of the artists.
Yeah, you
I mean,
do.
you played on Public Enemies?
I engineered Fear of a Black Planet, Public
Wow.
Enemy.
That's a
I'm actually
friggin' great album.
on
It's a great
the
album.
song- Thank you very much. I'm on the song Leave This Off Your Fucking Charts. That's me screaming. Leave
very
this off
talented.
your fucking charts! That's me.
Nice. Oh, you got that live with the Gary in the Morning Show, man.
Thank
That's
you.
gonna be my ringtone now.
You should. It's actually a funny track. And you'll read in the book about my first recording session as an assistant engineer. I'm 17 years old, and I'm getting yelled at by Art Garfunkel. It's great.
Wow.
Was he a dick or what?
He is you know what? You got to read the book.
All right,
I think
all right,
the
all
book
right.
really describes art perfectly.
All right.
My father used to be friendly with Paul Simon. I was so super psyched to go into a session when my father called me upstairs. I was working at the studio. I had just gotten out of high school. And when I say gotten out, I got out.
Yeah.
And my first session, my dad calls me upstairs and he's like, "Look," he goes, "you got to relieve the assistant engineer in Studio A." I'm like, and he goes, but it's Art Garfunkel. He goes, so be careful. So that was my first session, and you'll read it.
I can't wait. Now, how much is the book? Where do you get the book? Yeah, Amazon?
We still got a couple of days to set the price. And we've been bantering. It's probably going to be either $19.99 or $24.99.
And you get the box set with that?
And you get the
The box set is free.
Are you kidding
when
me?
you buy my book,
kidding me?
you get the box set.
I got to get this.
What's really incredible is just imagine, like, when you buy a box set by a guy, like for example, look at the Police box set, right?
Right.
I mean, these guys are so picky about every little thing. I mean, I've got my very earliest recordings from, like, 13 years old, 15 years old. You know what they say? It's like very few people will pull down their pants and show you the zit on their ass. My pants are down, baby.
What
an
page is that?
It's very few times you're going to find that there's somebody who's like, you know, this virtuoso since they were born. I was the worst guitar player in Valley Stream. And to see me come up from being that guitar player, I couldn't play bar chords. I had these little miniature hands.
You also play drums and keyboards.
I play drums, bass, guitar, and keyboards. I play every instrument. The book is a real trip. It's a journey through life. I survived the music industry. I survived drug addiction. And unlike most of these other rock tell-alls and stuff like that, the book's just not about drugs. It's about a journey, and it's about a journey that's not over.
I think it's pretty amazing that you put your own box set together. This has got to be just a
and
cool...
it's a virtual box set. It's not like there's no paper, there's no box, there's no cardboard. They didn't chop down a jungle to make my toilet paper that I put in with the box. You know, I mean, it's really loaded with a lot of great stuff.
Didn't you say, Seven, that you were going to be thinking about putting like a promotional thing together?
Not only am I going to do a book tour, but we're also talking about doing a Seven and Friends thing, where in the towns where I'll promote the book, we'll actually perform. Like people from the book will actually come and play and stuff.
That's cool.
And it's going to be incredible.
Well, I encourage all of my 6 listeners to pick the book up. and
Amazon stock just went up about $3.
Yeah. You can see it. It's like a electric meter. It's just zipping around.
Too funny.
Hey, Seven, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. And you are welcome anytime. I want to get you down into the Poconos, and we would love to get you live.
Thank you so much. You guys are really... This is the first interview I've done for the book.
Serious?
Yeah.
You're my first interview.
Seven, I'm very honored. With the likes
Gary,
of you're a great guy.
Can I ask you a question? Thank you, two, man. You guys are one. And Judy, by the way, I got to thank Judy because besides the fact that she's an incredible lover and she's a wonderful dancer and an excellent cook, Judy, can you just FedEx me my sneakers, please?
Huh? What?
He wants you to FedEx
me my sneakers. I left them at the house.
You left them under your bed.
Right, exactly. No, but seriously, Judy really, she went out of her way to come and stalk me and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it.
I know. She's going, she told me a whole show about you, and I was like, okay, great. And I thought it was involved with the 9/11 thing. I started to read the emails, and I'm going, who the fuck is this Seven that just said to me?
You know what? That's funny because that's really the big push is, you know, who the fuck is Seven? That's the best part about it.
You know what?
Seven is the greatest artist that never was.
That's
the time is now.
Like 7-Up was the Uncola? It's 7 is the unperson.
Unperson. Very good, Dan.
Right, exactly. Brought to you by Red Bull.
All right, 7-8, thanks.
Thank you much,
you
man.
guys are awesome. I'm definitely coming to the Poconos.
You better. We'll stalk.
Okay.
Judy will stalk you.
I'll stalk you.
All right, fine.
She won't just stalk you. She'll stalk you.
Get the gefilte fish ready. I'm coming.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, take care. Exile and Rosedale.com, everybody.
All right, thank you, Seven.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Seven.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You guys are awesome.
Thanks, man.
This artist that never was.
That's
the
right.
time is now.
Like 7-Up was the Uncola? It's 7 is the unperson.
Listen.
Right, exactly. Brought to you by Red Bull.
All right, 7-8, thanks.
Thank you much,
You
man.
guys are awesome. I'm definitely coming to the Poconos.
Better. We'll stalk.
Oh my God! Listen to that voice.
All right, she won't just stalk you. She'll
That's a
stalk
lot, though. You know? If you check him out online.
He's still laughing.
Hold on a second. I just got to clear out after he was here. You know what's really funny? When he was talking about the girl with the ear on her tit,
That's fucking hilarious.
the only thing I could think about was how that would have changed Carol Burnett's ending to her show.
Oh, yeah.
He's great.
He is,
Holy
right?
crap.
Trip and a half,
He
man.
is entertainment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to, at some point I know we have a very limited time, and that's the thing, too, time constraints.
Well, I
it
wanted
shows
you to play the...
I'm sure he's got some
thing,
stories, some great stories.
Yeah, he does.
Besides the book, I want to hear, rock and roll stories. I do kind of like want to hear about, groupies.
If you're a music kind of guy and you like that kind of stuff, that's a perfect. And the fact that he has the CD set that goes along with it.
For 1995, I think it was saying.
Well, sounds pretty cool. Like if you he said, like, so if you're reading a part of the story where he's in Lynbrook with the band, and you go to pictures, I guess, and music.
Right.
That's a real the
It's
concept. I
happening.
like it. It's a real cool.
I know the
concept,
true
man.
reason how he got the name 7.
He had told me a different reason.
What was he?
told me
What, because he
something.
measured 7?
That was so fucking exciting.
Balls inflated and weighed 7 pounds. He was saying it was something, and I'm like, you're such a liar.
Dude, we're listening to the show. Let me listen. I'll call you back.
To bring it up.
Was it
I
good?
heard that the reason he got that name is because he hasn't been a
All right, I'll call you.
7.
Since the age of
I'll call you back.
You know what? You know, would be very
Bye-bye.
cool.
What?
Is if he gave a box set to send to a listener. Like
Giveaway?
A listener. Yeah,
Yeah,
giveaway.
maybe we'll get a giveaway when we get
Yeah,
close to
promo.
Christmas.
I'll give him
We'll make
5
a
of
box
them.
set.
Yeah.
Before you can buy it.
Uh-huh.
Get it on the Gary in the Morning program.
There you
Yeah,
go.
absolutely.
Even if he doesn't give it to us, I got $20. We got 20 in promotions.
You're right. You got a promotion budget?
We can buy it.
We have a fucking budget.
Well, once we buy his book, we're shot for the year.
wait. It's almost the end of the year.
It's either get that. Well, it's either get that. We either buy his box set to give away, or I can print up 2 T-shirts that say, "I just won the fucking lottery."
Or I could get a padded bra.
You can get 3 padded bras.
Decisions.
That and more coming your way in the Gary in the Morning program next.
Hello?
$100.
Hey, is this the show? All right, I just wanted to call back and tell you I'll buy her a bra for if she's got ear tit. I'm in. I had to call back and say if she has ear tit and I didn't know it, Judy, I'm sorry. I wasn't really talking about you. I didn't want them to know. All right, fine. I just wanted to call back and say that I'm sending one special ear tit bra up to the Poconos. Bye-bye.
Hello, is this the show?
Yes.
This is the Gary in the Morning program.
All right, I just wanted to call back and tell you I'll buy her a bra for if she's got ear tit.
I love
I
you,
had to call
man.
back and say I'll buy her if she has ear tit. And I didn't know it.
I don't have ear tit.
I wasn't really talking about you. I didn't want them to know.
You heard of side move? He's got ear tit.
I have the Kennedy curse. I don't have
All
an
right,
ear on
fine.
my
I just
tip.
wanted to call back and say that I'm sending one special ear tit bra.
All right, thanks. Thanks, man.
Ear tit.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, yeah.
Who was it?
That was 7.
I know. Oh, you're kidding. 7, I'm sorry to mean to hang up on you. I accidentally hit the button. I'm sorry.
In our high-tech studio. Yeah.
I hung up.
Yeah, I can imagine the shit he's working on down there. I'd like to
I've
see
got a
his
nice studio, supposedly.
Yeah,
He's probably got a really good
I'm
studio.
sure he's got a...
Probably has spit all over it from talking so much. He was a great guest.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He was a great guest. Thank you, 7.
Thank you much.
Make sure you book him again. I don't want because he's gonna
I think
skyrocket.
I think you have an avid listener now going forward.
You better not. Let me tell you something, Sam. When you
Take
become
over your
famous, you better not screw us.
I'm coming back.
Show up here.
Yeah, don't pull a John the Marine.
Yeah.
That bastard.
Look, one of the other radio stations, yeah.
Don't be pimping yourself
Well,
in.
I guess we'll give him a pass for Howard Stern. You know, that's about it. You can do Howard, but...
No, if you do something bigger or better than us,
You're right.
I'm not going to be upset.
Right.
But for John the Marine to go up to SBG
Right.
and try to promote his gig
Not happening.
after he knows what happened between the two of us,
Right.
and he talks all the time about